So, how does the narcissist false self experience you post discard? Well, as we know, narcissism is a fantasy defense strategy. It is infantile, splitting ego defense, and their relational style is a shared fantasy. So, it's a primitive replaying of failed object relations. This has led to impaired reality testing. They live in an internal world. This internal world is full of coercive snapshots of people. It's an attempt to control their inner emotional turmoil by controlling other people. They misattribute their emotional states to social preference. They find a repository of internalizations based on mimicry of people that they've internalized over their life. Misperceive grandiosity, their oceanic internal feeling of self delight as love. This is because their life has been based on imperfect mirroring. It's a trauma based repetition compulsion. It's about the ideal object fantasy. So, post discard, this leads to anticathexis within the five energies of the shared fantasy. The dead object, you, the victim, you're discarded off with zero thought or care, and a new shared fantasy offers the exact same respite as you did. Again, we're on to sex, supply, services, safety. 4 S's. However, if it doesn't end that well, they will stalk you online. I'll stalk you online, and this is a form of idealization of you again. And if you're still hooked into the shared fantasy slightly, this is the danger point for hoovering of them bringing you back in. They will bring you back in and destroy you, and they idealize you slightly differently. It'll be done coldly. It won't be like the beginning when everything was brilliant about you. They'll pick something and then use it against you. So they misjudge the depth and the nature of relationships because of this splitting nature. So it allows for an abject, arbitrary discard. Fantasies are interchangeable. People are interchangeable. So they have a two-track mind. It's depersonalized, it's derealized, and it's disassociative. One side of the mind is intuitive, it's clear-sighted, it's highly observant, hypervigilant, and that's the fictional sense of mother. And the other side is a traumatized child, autoerotic in nature, highly neurotic, enslaved to the shared fantasy, and that's the false self. It's a dichotomous state of being, a duality, a true contradiction of terms. Beginning, the narc mirrors, creates a deep emotional dyad, a relationship with the partner. They render you perfect, which is counterfactual. This is just giving you a glimpse of the shared fantasy, and it's addicting because it's a biological imprint. This is co-idealization, an ideal fantasy object where there's no reality texting. This is an external locus of control. It's bidirectional, but it's really unidirectional because it's a facade. Whenever the discard has happened, they will decompensate if they haven't found or actually really bonded or merged with a new shared fantasy. So, but what they do is they recreate that mortification. They turn it into a second mortification. So they devalue you, the object. They split you into bad. It's an all or nothing way of dealing with life. It's an ego defense. The partner now becomes the source of persecution and devaluation. So you think about it where they'll turn around and say that you're dumb, you're pathetic, and you're worthless. So they just have no care. And immediately they can move on to the next shared fantasy. It's a profound lack of object constancy. There's no remorse or guilt or care. Peace out. That's how they experienced you at the end. Move on to a new object. Because much like a child, when a toy is broken, they just get a new one.